Welcome back to the third video on making a beat. Okay, so where we left off, we were talking about the crashes, and what I did was I made this into where I wanted to cut off. Like I said, you want it to, depending on how long the track or the sample is. Maybe it's like 5 seconds. You want to cut it off to maybe just a quick second. You can do that. You can right click right here. It's best to do it in piano roll, because if you have it, let's just say right here in regular if you don't have it in piano roll and then you play it back, it plays the whole song. So that's how you cut certain sounds. Like I know a lot of people are wondering, well, how can I stop the sound at a certain point? Well, you do it in piano roll. So let's just say now I play it, and this is the whole sample. If you move it to the left to a smaller cut, you have a quick one. Okay, so that's just a quick example of how to do that. So let's go ahead and get back to the music. What I want to do is I want to use this little part to bring in the crash, which I'll show you right now. Go to pattern, playlist, go to song, and we're going to add it right here. Let's put this rev crash. Rev crash for reverse, rev is for short, and let's just put it right here. This is going to be the next part of the song, and then you can add in something so it sounds like this. Okay, so there you go. This is how you build. Basically, what I'm doing now, I'm building up a track. You start off with something basic, and then you add in your sounds little by little. Then from there, you add in your vocals, and then if you have a synth, you use your synth. So this is how you do that part. Next, what we're gonna do is we'll probably let this go. Okay, so far it's 16, maybe 32 bars. Usually around that time, that's when you do a breakdown. A breakdown is another important thing. It's probably one of the hardest, besides a synth, to build in a synth, because you got to know how to do it. Sometimes if you do it wrong, it's not going to sound very good. So let's go ahead and finish this off to 32. And by the 30-second bar, I'll probably have every sound that I imported. This way it sounds more full. And so far, well, since we don't have a lot of sounds to work with at the moment, we only have a couple of these. So let's just go ahead and see. We got your bass line, you got your closed hat, your open hi-hat. Actually, I want to use this right here. And let's play that one more time. Okay, so far it's sounding pretty good, but I think might want to extend it more instead of the 32. And the reason for it, I mean, like I said, it's got to be very DJ friendly when it comes to house music. The modern day house music, they expect, a lot of DJs expect it to be at least 32 bars before it comes to a breakdown or more. So the reason why I want to extend it more is because I want to add in, let's just say, a vocal. So I'm going to put in some vocals in the sample pack as well. This way you can download it and you can follow by how I do it, or if you have your own tools you can do it your own way. But this is how you do it. This is a build up. Basically we're building it up from the bottom, slowly building it up, and then you come to the breakdown. So in this next part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a vocal. Also, I want to show you how to do drum rolls and snare rolls, or whatever type of rolls you want to use. I use it quite often for drums, kicks, snares, even vocals, because it gives it like this cool build up. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Also, another thing, every time you open up FL Studio, you'll always get this main automation. You don't need to do it right here, so just rename it, backspace, and hit enter, and to get rid of that box, because you might just use it for somewhere else. You could always put your automation anywhere in these patterns. So let's go ahead and make sure everything's sounding good. Okay, so this right here in this video is the basic breakdown of building up a track. And the next video, we're going to actually cut this one short because I want to go and get the samples we're going to use, and then we're going to put it in a song, in this song, and see what we can work with. So once again, this is just a basic beat. We're not going to get too serious. Like I said, we're going to show you how it's broken down, how to actually make a track, and then from there, hopefully you learn so you can actually make your own music. And maybe this will be a perfect place for you to develop that skill that you've been trying to work on for quite a while. Once again, this is Ronnie R for FL School, and we will see you in the next tutorial.